I'm on a little earlier than I have the last couple weeks, so I'm not sure who will have join us, but good morning, everyone. I just have my coffee here in my little cloud mug. It says, I want to be a cozy blanket like a fluffy cloud. Smile cloud will be with you. And that's so cute. It was made in Korea. It came from Korea. It's kind of worn off now, but I love this thing. Let me check my planner for the morning. Good morning. You're here early, Davy. How was your night last night? I once got so tired last night, I don't even think I finished looking at my planner, but I accomplished everything. I just have to check it all off. Do you have your coffee yet? Oh, I told myself I was gonna try live streaming at 9 today, and I came on even earlier. That's okay. We'll do 8. I'm trying to see if coming on at different times makes a difference or not. Let me just make sure. I wonder if my notifications are all off. Hopefully they are. Oops, what did I click? There we go, I'm back, I think. So yeah, today I didn't do any trivia questions. Figured I'll just talk, but I think for Friday I'll have some questions that might be fun. I might do some would you rather questions. I just gotta find ones that are like funny and not like, you know. Oh, you got your eyes dilated. Oh my goodness. Did they go like, do you remember that one Simpsons where Mr. Burns was in the forest and he's like, I come in peace, and his eyes were like, ciao, Stephanie. You ciao or see, yeah, is that ciao? I'm just thinking of that. Oh my goodness, Davy, are your eyes better now? How long does that last for? And did you know that was gonna happen, or were they just like, oh, we gotta do this test? Oh goodness. I think that happened to a friend of mine. They went in for their eyes and then they didn't know they were getting that test and they left and they're like, what is this about? And they said they're really sensitive to it. Hello, Tashiyaka. And thank you for the thumbs up. It lasted 3 hours. You didn't know? I feel like it's important that they should tell people, hey, this might be an option, especially since, like, what if you had to drive after and stuff? That's so weird. Did they give you, like, little glasses to wear and everything? And Tash, how is work going this morning? You're from Italy? Yeah, if you ever have to get that done again, you'll know what to expect. Because I imagine you'd be really sensitive to like the lights and the brightness. And Tash says it's okay so far. Well, I hope it stays okay. Hi, Balvinder. Good morning. Did you have your tea yet, Balvinder? Can you hear the guinea pigs? I'll have to check that out. The guinea pigs can hear me, so they're like calling for breakfast. Because they get their, I almost like kibble, not kibble, they get their food in the mornings. So when they hear us, Canada. I'm in Canada. I'm good, Balvinder. How are you? Yeah, I'm in Canada. Hopefully your kids aren't giving you any trouble trying to get you trying to get them ready for school. I remember those days. Hi, how are you? You're having some coffee? Yay, we're having coffee together. I think, yeah. From India, nice. What time is it in India right now? It is morning here. It is 7:56 in the morning. Tash, I was saying I put it in my planner that I would go live at 9 and then somehow I popped on before 8. I'm like, oops. I just wanted to try slightly different timing just to see how that worked. Hello, hello. Yes, I am drinking coffee. Love you too. And I'm drinking coffee, Balvinder. I'm in Ontario too. Good morning, Jason. Do you mean Ontario, Canada? I'm glad you did too. I almost hit the wrong thing. Ajax, nice. That's not far. So 6:29. I mean 6:26 in the morning. Ajax, nice. You're making coffee right on. We'll have coffee together. Yeah, Ajax isn't too far at all. I don't know if you heard earlier, but the guinea pigs were weaking. As soon as I started to talk, they're like calling for their breakfast. I'm like, hold on, it's a little early. Thank you for the 3 thumbs up. Um, Same with the cats. He has to get his meds in the morning, and I give it to him with TREATS, and he was wanting them earlier, and I was like, it's a little early. Because as soon as you give animals food early, they expect it earlier and earlier every day. I've done that before where um, I'll give it to them a little earlier, and then they um, they wake me up earlier the next day. That's a good question, Davy. I go back and forth. I like dark roasts. I do. I'm in Canada. Yeah, I like dark roasts and bold roasts, but they always have different names. Every company has like different names, but I do like breakfast blend. Breakfast blend was my favorite for years. Like probably 7 years or so was my favorite. And then you know how like when you drink the same thing for so long, like you start trying other ones. So I started like trying other darker roasts. But I still like it. Hi. Oh, hi, Stumpy. How are you? How old am I? I'm 38. I'm almost 40. Getting close. You're good? Remind me, are you in Australia? Stumpy, I can't remember if you're Australia. Same. I remember when, I don't know if they used to do it. Yeah, I thought so. I'm good at remembering some things, the rest, not so much. Um, I remember when Tim Hortons used to do like the flavor shots in coffee, And for like 25 cents or 50 cents, you could do a flavor shop. I used to always get the hazelnut back in the day. You're 38 as well. Victoria, Australia. I would love to see Australia one day. It's just so far. I don't think that dream will ever come true. Ever since I was little, I was like, I'd like to see Australia. Because I remember we watched this one thing in school and it was about Australia. Yes, I am married. It was about Australia and how the kids would like do schooling through the air and like they would do like remote school because weren't enough kids in the area to actually go to school. And I was like, that was actually pretty cool because then when the pandemic happened and everyone had to go remote, it kind of reminded me of when I was little learning about that. And then I was like, I want to go there. Ever since I was little, I wished I could do homeschooling. So when I learned that some kids in Australia don't have to go, they like can stay home and learn, I was like, what? I want that. Ever since, yeah, I think I was younger, I never really liked school and I wanted to be homeschooled, but like my parents couldn't make that happen and didn't really want me to be homeschooled. But yeah, I know some kids enjoy it. Some kids enjoy it. Sweetless. I usually don't add sweet. No. Hello, sister from in India. Nice. Well, good evening. It's morning here, but I know it's evening in India, so good evening. Is there only one stumping? Come to Mo, Victoria. Oh my goodness. That would be a dream come true to go to Australia. Just be like, does anyone know Stumpy in this town? He told me to say his name. How many children? I have one. And Tasha's glad those days are over. Yeah, me too. Actually, Davey's getting his kids ready for school this morning, so I hope his kids like school. Good morning. Yeah, I know it's evening for you. I hope you had a good day then. The public named you Stumpy. I don't know. I've never really had many nicknames, which might be a good thing because I don't know what they would be. But, like, yeah, no one ever gave me many nicknames. Oh, you want to bring her over? You want to say hello? Hello, baby. Please don't pee on me. Do you want to say hello? I heard you in there. Hello, good morning, sweet baby. Good morning. Are you chattering at me? That's okay. You want to see the camera? Say hi, everyone. I hope you have a good evening, and I hope your day was good. Hi, baby girl. This is the one when you hear the weeking, it's always this one. She's the louder one. I've grown up in town. I just know what everyone. Nice. I would love to go to India, but I don't have the money to travel that far. It's kind of far from Canada. I've only been to Canada and America. I've never been on an airplane. Everyone tells me if when the first time you go on your airplane, go somewhere short, don't fly somewhere too long because um you'll panic too much. This one's Paisley. Her name's Paisley. And no, I don't know who that is. Hi, you want to go back? No? I don't have breakfast for you right here. Go back. You got her? Ooh, gotta be careful. Okay. So yeah, if you hear weaking, that's the one. We have another little one, but she'd probably just bite me because she'd be like, why are all these bright lights? She's not as calm as Paisley. Paisley's definitely the relaxed guinea pig. Like, she's chill. She'll let anyone pick her up. She's very chill. I'm from Canada. Yep, I'm in Canada. Thank you for the 4 thumbs up, everyone. It's not time for breakfast, I know. She's trying to hit you up. Oh, well, I wasn't planning on getting in no trouble with the law. There's. It reminds me, Stumpy, of that Simpsons episode where they went to Australia with the family. Do you have I don't have trivia today. I gotta get a trivia game. I'm thinking on Friday morning I'll have questions like would you rather, and then they'll just be silly questions like, but I'll have to look them up or get a trivia game because every time I go over and look up trivia I get the same questions over and over, so I'm like, oh. I think it sounds fun too, and I don't know what that means, so I like hockey. Here, I don't know what that means, so I might just delete that because I don't know if that says something like, I don't know what it means. I just delete stuff if I don't know what it means because how else do you go about it? Oh, Tash got it. Thank you. Do you like football and cricket though? I like watching. Okay. Okay, so I just hit that. Did I hit the right person? I hope so. The gun laws are very. Yeah, same within Canada. Canada, the gun laws are very strict. But they've been coming up through the border, like at the border, somehow people have been like sneaking them in and stuff. So there's been some shootings in Canada and like not far from me, and it's been recently, and it's never been like that. State. And which part of India is that? Is that like the northern part or which part? I have friends from India. Quite a few. It's national game in India now. You now, Balvinder, I go live about 3 times a week. Usually it's Monday and Friday, and then either Wednesday or one of the days. I usually do Monday live, Friday live, and then Wednesday or Tuesday. So yesterday I didn't go live, but I went and did a workout. So I go back and forth. Morning, Susan. I'm so glad you're here. Did you sleep last night? That's always my first question because I have insomnia for 20 years. Okay, bye. And thank you for popping in. Someone was asking for you the other day in the chat, but I got confused because they said the doctor's not here, and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, it, it, it's crazy. Stay safe out there." Yeah, it is crazy. It's crazy these days everywhere. I did not sleep last night, so I'm extra. Oh, me too. I think I might have got 4 hours, which is average, but definitely on that coffee train. It was. It was. I just didn't want to say names because I didn't want to sound like I was gossiping or talking. But he's like, "Is the doctor not here? No doc." And I was like, "Huh?" I keep forgetting that because I'm like, "No, Susan." I was watching one of your old live streams. Yeah, I was watching one of your older live streams and I seen where you actually got a Dr. Pepper, not a live stream, sorry, I think it was a Temu haul and you got a Dr. Pepper hat. I'm like, that's awesome. I didn't know if that was like your name at first or if it was like a nickname, but I like it. Yeah, Meester always has the funniest things to say. Uh, yeah. Yeah, you'd probably get tired of it. Well, my name's Amanda, so I'd hear Amanda. Or like, they'd always be like, oh, Amanda Hug and Kiss. Because The Simpsons, I only got that twice, and once was on here. Maybe 3 times. But I would always get told, Amanda, because I wasn't the smartest. Well, it's not that I wasn't the smartest, I just have ADHD, so people didn't understand, like, the way I was trying to communicate. And I didn't understand the way other people think, so they were just like, what is going on with that girl? Kids are weird. They're cute, but they're weird. That's why. They're entertaining, though. It's funny, like, thinking of like how it seems like forever ago, but not that long ago when I was raising my daughter. And some of the hilarious stuff she would do, she always had me laughing. They were weird. Like everyone goes through a weird phase, but yeah, like mine kept me on my toes. Like my daughter has had ADHD before we even really knew, so she was always just going like crazy, like since the moment she woke up to the moment she'd sleep. When she would fall asleep, she'd just like crash. There was no in between. It was like full steams ahead all day. And when I was younger, I have the energy, but I do not know how people, I, I don't know how people have kids later in life. Like I know why they do, like they want to get like maybe more financially secure and everything. But like I'm old enough, like I'm still young enough I could have a baby and I think about it and I'm like I do not have that energy. They grow up, tell me about it. My oldest is 30 and my youngest is 25. But they're still your babies. We still worry about them. I just have the one, and she's an adult. And my grandson will be 4 at the end of the month. Oh, that's a sweet age. That's a fun age. I like 4 because they're like when they're around there because they're like a little bit independent, but they're still like so little and like get so excited over everything, like the world around them. I love that. I absolutely miss that. Wait, in the summertime, I ended up with guardianship of 6-month-old twins, and I was single. Oh my goodness! So you mean you had to like raise them or you had to? Okay, I understand. Well, that's awesome you did that. And twins. I always see people with twins and I'm like, how do they do everything twice? Like they're trying to feed them and I'm like, oh, that must have been a whirlwind. For 10 months. But oh, that's sweet of you. That's awesome that you did that because they needed you for that in that time period. I'm glad everything worked out and they could go back. But why young people? I know, right? Like there's people who are like, you know, yeah, I know. I know the diaper bag. The diaper bag, I know. I used to like I remember I was younger when I had my daughter. Like I was about 18 when I had my daughter. And I remember the first time my back went out, I was buckling her up in the car. Like all I was doing was bending over and like buckling her in, but just the way my back like moved, my back went out. And then I'd have to like carry her in a car seat. And yeah, I didn't really have back problems until I had a kid. No fault of her own. I think I did have the back problems. It just we didn't know what was causing it, and it wasn't until like I started like carrying her around that it kind of came out that something's up with my back. But I used to carry her everywhere. She would be on my hip even when she was like 4 or 5 because um she's like me. Being in crowds was hard, or being in public was hard. And people always want to talk to her. And, kids are cute and she's adorable. So they want to talk to her and she'd just be like, oh, and I'd have to carry her around. I had such a workout from those days. The kids do. See, I only went through it once and it probably was, bye, Tash. You have a good day. Don't work too hard, eh? When I was pregnant, like I was younger, so it's probably because I had no difficulties, but like my mom never did either. So pregnancy was like was fun for me. Like I was just like, hey, I can eat whatever I want and gain weight and no one can really say anything. This is great. And I don't know if it had to do with hormones or what, but I felt more happy when I was pregnant. So I don't know if like the hormones changed something, but like I felt happy, and even after like for a while I was okay. And then it was after that like I started my depression kind of like came back. So I'm like I don't know what happened during pregnancy, but whatever hormones balanced, whatever that was, I could use that. You'll try not to work too hard. That's good. I hope that's not Momo in the box. Someone's in the litter box and I really hope it's not the big one. Because he'll clear a room. Susan, you miss seeing Paisley, our little guinea pig. She made a little appearance after she was yelling for breakfast. Yeah, you can get her. I got these stickers to help motivate me to walk in the cold. It says burr. But now they're you're about to hear it. I think my daughter's gonna bring the other one so you can meet her. They're leaking. I know. I love that they get excited and yell for food. Like, I feel very relatable to that. I feel like, at the restaurant when you see your plate coming and you're excited, imagine if we did that. Like, we started. I like happy dance, but I do. My husband actually says, like, Oh, I know you like the food because you're dancing. I always dance when I eat for some reason. It was mom. Oh, it was mama. I don't know if I can okay.
Why is she so tubby?
Because she's a big girl.
Okay.
After that, I hope she doesn't bite me. This one's Kazoo. Love you. I wonder if it's an ADHD thing. This one's Kazoo, and she's not afraid of anything. My parents have a small dog, and she'll be in her cage, and he'll go to like bark at her just to get her going sometimes, and she'll just look at him like, not around here, you won't. And she'll like chatter and go up to him, like, come at me. But she's a curvy girl. Yeah, hi. She's so sweet. The cats are good with them. My daughter's always had like rodents, like hamsters and stuff, so the cats just got used to seeing them as little friends. They don't even bother them, they don't go near them. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Yeah, the cats like them. The only animal the cats we can't have is a bird. Is we tried to have a bird before, but the cats you can't get the instinct out of them. They will hunt the bird. So as much as I want like a little like canary to sing and stuff, I'm not gonna put an animal through that. Whereas with the guinea pigs, they seem to understand that they're just like little friends or babies. Love bug, right? Love bug is June bug the one that's a little bit bigger? No, they're not June bugs.
Get stuck in your hair.
My daughter's like, well, they're crunchy. They get stuck in your hair. I'm like, no, not June bug. They're her cat. She has two kittens, June bug and Love bug.
Oh, that's such a cute name.
And I think Love bug is social, but June bug is shy. Do you want to come get her? Okay, where do you think you're going? Love you. I love you. Her little chubby belly. Don't let her go for. Aw, she said bye, Kazoo. She's more quiet and shy. I'm sure when the moment's quiet, does she come around though? Does she like come for cuddles? Or is she kind of like always shy? I love how like she's shy but her sister's more like outgoing. It's like, you know, when you're out with a friend and you have the friend that'll do the talking for the shy one. I feel like it's like me with the girls. Like if I'm with like my daughter and like we're somewhere, I'll do the talking for them, for her, because I know she doesn't, she's more shy. That's like my big Momo. Momo, the orange one, is so motivated by food, but he'll learn to do stuff if food's involved. So, like, if he knows he can do something for food, he'll learn to do tricks. They're in school now. Welcome back, Davy. Love bug is the ADHD one. Aw. Ours are both like, well, ours are seniors. So one's, I think, 11 and one's 12. The boy, he goes crazy for the laser dot. That laser dot makes him like go insane. That's the only thing he'll play with is the laser dot. Um, but he's outgoing and chill. And then we have Tika, the little Siamese, who she'll just randomly parkour at 2 in the morning and like get the zoomies. But then she sleeps during the day when my husband's at work because she misses him. Like she'll get up and say goodbye to him before he goes to work. Every morning she'll go and like give him kisses and spend time with him. Honestly, there's not much difference. There's still like Tika still has a little kitten face. It's just the food that changes, and then like we're trying to get my one cat to lose weight because we had switched his food and we didn't realize the new food was more, I guess, calorie dense. And he was eating more than his share. And he was eating some of the other cats. So I have to like be on guard of the food. So we have a like an automatic feeder. I have to like scoop down and get half of it and like hide it or he'll eat it. Like I think he just gets bored and eats. I'm like, "Oh, bear." But he lost a pound, so we're happy about that. Davey, do your kids like school? Every year. I know the vets are always like, oh, they're overweight. Oh, they're overweight. The one year they tried to say, like, my one cat, they're like, oh, she's a good weight. And then they tried to tell me she was underweight. I'm like, no, she's not. No, she's not. But we thought he was losing weight and he gained. And they're like, no. So some cats, it's interesting because some cats will stress out if they don't see food in the bowl, they don't understand. Like they panic. So they'll stop eating or they'll start getting weird because they don't know that the food's coming back. But then other cats are so used to them. So yeah, it just depends what they're used to. Like we have like my little cat, she's hungry in the morning. She eats in the morning like her share, and then she doesn't really eat until night. Whereas Momo, if he sees food, he's just gonna eat it. He's like Garfield. I know, mine will parkour off me, especially when she was a kitten. But then we can't close the door because if you close the door, then they meow. Cats have this weird thing, the door has to be open. So they'll start crying, and my husband's like, what do they want? I'm like, the door's closed. Or, oh, they want that food. Or he's trying to get her food. It's like, I'm like, it's a good thing. Like, I don't have little ones because I feel like just trying to give them their medicine and then get their food figured out is enough. Like, I can't imagine chasing the cats around and like trying to take care of little humans. But I really hope Davey's kids like school. You know what? Because she might be afraid of it. My cat does that. He will come in the bathroom and face the door. And the only thing we can think of is he's afraid of the water. So he's trying to protect the person who's in the water to make sure no one like attacks us or something. I have no idea. It's the only thing we can think of because it's the same thing. He will run and then sit in front of the door and like stare at the door. I'm like, oh, okay. They think the plumbing ate us. The pigs are trying to hit my daughter up for food. She's like, girls, it's not breakfast. It's not breakfast time. Because if she feeds them, they'll try and get her up earlier every day. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they are very protective. Same with if a cat sleeps on the foot of your bed. I think I heard they're trying to protect you because it's someone could like jump up. So it's like they're used to like sleeping guarded. So if they sleep at your feet, they're protecting you, I heard. My cat just sleeps on top of me, like I'm her bed. And it's always been that way. Since she was a kitten, she used to sleep on my neck, and then as she grew up, she just moved like lower. Like she wouldn't be up here because she got too big. And yeah. And it comes to the point if I toss and turn in bed, which I do because I can never sleep, she'll actually sigh. She'll like, and she'll move just a little bit. During the day, June sleeps. Aw, yeah. They like to sit high up too because it makes them feel safe. Our Siamese, when she was a kitten, she was the naughtiest kitten. Took her 2 years to settle down. Hello. It took her 2 years to settle down. Are you calling me? Oh. At night, I would sleep like in my blanket wrapped up like this, and I would feel her little paw, her little kitten paw go under the blanket and then just like put her nails in me. I'm like, why? It'd be like 2 in the morning and she'd just have to do it every time. 8:30 or 9:30? I can't remember. It might be 9. I don't know. Aw, Davy, that's cute. You had a checkerboard. And she probably wanted to move the pieces. Mine likes to throw all my stuff off the counter. We have a ledge behind the couch, and before we put stuff away, we kind of put it there. And everyone does it, but it's only my stuff she throws off. And I'm like, thanks. Thanks, girl. Thanks. One time when I was younger, I remember playing like poker with my cat and like crazy eights. And I'm like, man, I lost again just so my cat would feel better.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah, and I used to race the turtle and let the turtle win. You should have taught her, Davy. Motherfucker used to sleep above him. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. One time my cat ate a hair elastic. This is before they went on lockdown. I don't even know where she found it. She ate it, and then like a couple days later, she puked it up. I was like, how did it not go down and with the food? Because she was in the litter box a few times. Like, how did it just stay in her for that long? So after that, that scared me. So I hide them. If they're the thin ones that they can like eat. Cats are so funny. What kind of cat was she, Davy? My cat will catch things and she used to bring it back when she's younger. Now she doesn't. Now she's just like, no. But she'll play tag. She'll play tag. Like she'll catch you, but then the thing is, if she's wants to be it again and like she'll tag me, but if she wants to go again, she will. I'm like, okay, fair, whatever. Right, Susan, you have to have like them armored and this little like zipped up thing. Same, same. Because the cat will eat it and then we're always afraid of it like getting stuck in them or something happening. My daily routine, I could, but
That's gonna be chaos.
that could be chaotic. My daughter just said I said I could stream my daily routine. She's like,
It's like you doing the makeup, the camera falling, you falling after the camera, and you're like, oh no.
she my daughter just says I can imagine like the makeup, the camera falling and while I'm trying to do my makeup in the mirror and she was all white. Aw, she sounds precious. Just feeding all the animals would be fun. Right? Oh yeah, I could do a daily routine and show feeding the animals. It's so funny because I gave the girls lettuce last night and like they were in their little houses. So I put the lettuce outside their door and like their heads come out like, thank you. It was so cute the way they like don't even come out of the house. They just like their head slowly comes out and eats the lettuce. So whenever like we make dinner or like lunch and stuff and there's vegetables, I'll always like save some aside for them so then they can have it. So it makes it easier. I used to follow a girl that had a little I that would be chaotic. So she'd be trying to do her video Oh my goodness. Was she on YouTube? They're illegal here. You could have YouTube famous guinea pigs, right? Always tell my daughter, I'm like, you should post more stuff about them because people love animals.
She's
And
gonna run by with like a bucket on her head or something crazy.
this one time we got them this little bed and it looked like a little sushi roll and it had a little wasabi thing. Kazoo with her own channel. Susan says Kazoo. Yeah, Kazoo could have her own
Yeah,
channel.
she could.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. It's the same name. It's Washi and Coffee. Kazoo could have her own channel because Kazoo's more of the like out. I don't know. Kazoo's more of the smarter one, if you know what I mean. Like Paisley is very. Kazoo has star quality. So Kazoo has star written all over her. Kazoo, you can see her brain going. You can see the gears turning. Paisley, there's not a thought between behind her eyes. But it's okay. Like we absolutely love her because she's so chill and just like will let you pick her up and she'll cuddle. So like my daughter loves that because she loves them to cuddle with her, whereas Kazoo will be like wanting to like explore things and will let you know. But she got Kazoo when Kazoo was a baby and she was just a little baby. Kazoo doing
Oh Lord.
trivia. Love's brain never stops, but June brain never starts. Her, if it's for food, it will. It's like Momo. He's not the genius, but when it comes to food, he is. He'll find a way. Kazoo could host trivia. My daughter just tried to start potty training Kazoo. So she has bedding in this like little area where she would go. And instead of using it as the washroom, she just goes, takes the paper out of it, chews up the paper, and then leaves it around her cage. So instead of her using it as a litter box, she's just using it to, like, I don't know, like a sandbox. She's just playing with it. But maybe she'll get the hang of it. Hold up little index cards with questions above Kazoo's head.
We should.
I should. Kazoo with a little mug. Kazoo and coffee.
There would be something in her coffee.
Kazoo and coffee.
She would spike her coffee.
My daughter said Kazoo would spike her coffee. Kazoo's just the little, and she's a little fighter, and we should have known when my daughter got her. I know Davy, we need to do it now. Davy made the channel name. When my daughter got her, she had this little tiny chip out of her ear, and I was like, "Oh, did somebody pick on you?" She's probably starting fights with all the little ones. But it's so funny because when my parents' dog, when they go over, like they'll go over for a few nights or whatever, when my parents' dog acts up and but like gets in trouble, like if my parents are like enough and like tell him enough and he gets in trouble, the girls popcorn. So they jump up and down happy when he gets like scolded. They love when he gets in trouble. They love it. They start like weaking and jumping and get all happy. So it's so funny because like they seem to understand the concept of the dog getting in trouble and they love it. And I don't blame them because he does every once in a while go and bark at them. So I know Kazoo and coffee. Coffee and Kazoo. My daughter wants a chinchilla. And I don't know, did you know chinchillas, they don't normally stand up and hold things? Like, do you ever,
Supposedly.
supposedly in the wild, they don't. Do you ever see like people where they'll have a chinchilla and they're holding a sign up? Apparently, you have to train them to do that. I always like guinea pigs, but after I saw Dr. Dolittle, I fell completely in love. Aw, I don't remember. Now I have to go back and watch that movie because I don't remember the guinea pigs. They're so saucy though. Like they'll fight. Like Kazoo and Paisley have to be separated, but their cages. Thank you. But the cages are together, so they can still be like together and eat at the same time. Like they're herd animals, and it's good to have them together. But those two will fight, and there's no stopping them. And Kazoo's quite a bit bigger than Paisley, and she's younger. So we don't want them fighting till they get hurt. Like we've tried so many times, but they will not. They both want to be dominant, so they'll fight. So they have to have okay, thank you. They have to have a separator between them. I haven't been on Insta for a while, but when I am, I'll have to look. Thank you for following. And thank you for the 5 thumbs up, everyone. I'll be getting off of here in a minute. But if she does get a chinchilla, we might have to show the chinchilla. The chinchilla might have to hold up some trivia questions. Yeah, I thank you, Davy. I think I remember like the concept of the idea, but I just don't remember like the animals in there. But we'd always say like my dad is Dr. Doolittle because no matter where he is, animals go up to him. Always. So much so even when he was hunting the like he had a baby deer come up to him. He's had animals just come up to him. He's like, okay. He's like, what am I, Dr. Doolittle? Thank you. It's just a large cozy sweater. It's funny because like I'll try and do my makeup and hair and like look a certain like feel presentable, but when it comes to clothing, I don't care. I just wear what's clean and comfortable.
The smell test.
It's like as long as my face is on, my makeup's on, that's okay. I'll go out in whatever. But I guess as I get older, I should start like trying to dress better. I just don't, I just like to be comfy. I just need to be comfortable. Like when I was younger, I'd wear like outfits that were uncomfortable, but no, not anymore. It's like a sensory thing. And by my chest. Aw, thank you. I'm gonna get off here too, Davy. But like Davy said, um, next live will be Friday morning, and I'll either do trivia or I might do some would you rather questions. So it could be a mixture of both. But I'm gonna hop off here too because it's almost been an hour. Thank you everyone who came out. Thank you, mods. Bye for now, and thank you for being here. Much love.